quarterfinals here. If you were able to join us yesterday, you saw Cuba qualify 5 weights for men's freestyle. USA only able to qualify 2 on the home mat. Colombia got a qualifier. Canada got a qualifier. Puerto Rico also had 2 in the finals. So the way this Pan Am Olympic qualifier works, you need to win in the semis. The semis is the important round. I'll be calling that on Mat A with Brock Height later today. If you make the finals, you qualify for the Olympics down in Rio. First passive offered, passive confirmed against Yates. He needs to be careful now, make sure he doesn't get put down. You hear the official yell open. Calling for action on blue. Yates has those double unders locked up, gets him in the zone. They're going to go to the mat. Big throw. 4 offered, 4 confirmed. They're going to go out of bounds. Yates tosses to BRITO Ramos Jr. over for 4. Just over a minute into this bout. Referee continued to tell Ramos Jr. to keep it open. And we might get a passive here against blue soon, the way the referee is speaking to him. They're going to go to the ground. Yates, if he can get a turn here, will be able to finish it off and move on to the quarterfinals. Two minutes in here, they're calling, I believe they're calling the medical official over. Can't tell, I think they're both bleeding. We're going to take a break here, get them cleaned up. So John Yates competed last week at this tournament for Canada, was unable to medal. That was up at the non-Olympic weight of 71 kilos, though. Looks like he also competed at the Pan Am Championships for cadets back in 2014. He was able to get a bronze there up at 76 kilos. So Yates, relatively young, still junior eligible, but competing up here on the senior level for the Canadian national team. It looks like we're going to get started again here. Just over a minute remaining in this qualification round bout at 66 kilos. Your wrestler in blue, Ramos Jr., your Brazil Cup winner back in Brazil, back in December in Brazil. Referee telling Ramos keep his head up. Passive offered, passive confirmed against the Brazilian. That's going to be his first one. If he gets another one, he's going to get put down. Big difference between Greco and freestyle, besides Greco being all upper body. Yates goes out of bounds to avoid being taken down. 1 point on the step out for Ramos Jr. Ramos Jr. is also a bronze medalist at the Paris Grand Prix back in January. And Ramos Jr. won this one 10-10 a week ago. 1 offered, 1 confirmed for the step out there for Yates. But these two met in the qualification round last week at 71 kilos, the non-Olympic weight. BRITO Ramos Jr. won that one 10-10 on criteria. Looks like a referee giving attention to both of them for the fingers. And we're going to head into the break with Yates leading 7-1 over Jolson BRITO Ramos Jr. of Brazil, your wrestler in blue. All the brackets can be found on Flow Arena, both for the Pan Am qualifier, and if you want to check out the archive match that these two had last week, check out the brackets on the Pan Am Championship. Those brackets can be found on Flow Arena. Thank you for joining me on Map B. I am Dan Lobdell. I'll be with you here all morning. Winner of this bout will move on to the quarterfinals. But we've still got 3 minutes left of action here between Canada and Brazil. Ramos Jr. working to go behind, unable to make anything of it. And we're here in the zone from the official as both of their feet are in the zone. See multiple push-outs so far. And we're going to get a step out, likely, for Brazil. So Ramos Jr. slowly working his way back in, but still trails by 5. He's going to need a feet to back to break this open. The referee's been saying multiple times to Ramos Jr., head up, keep your head up. Yates trying to throw him over. Almost grabbed the feet. Ramos Jr., a big move! 5 offered, 5 confirmed. Ramos Jr. back in this match and takes the lead. That's our first 5 of the day. We've seen multiple 4s. That's our first grand amplitude back arch. And what a beautiful throw from Ramos Jr. to take the lead, 7-7 on criteria. And last week, this one was 10-10 on criteria, 7-7 right now. Ramos Jr. of Brazil takes the lead. Yates looking a little dazed right now. I think he's bleeding again. They're going to call it over. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in this bout. So we've been talking about the differences between freestyle and Greco. Primary difference being Greco is all upper body. Another difference being in freestyle, the highest amplitude move is 4 points. But here in Greco, every once in a while you get a back arch like that. That's going to be worth 5 points. Your other main difference, we saw it earlier. Instead of the shot clock like in freestyle, after multiple passives, a wrestler will be put down in the parterre position. Wrestler on top will get some time to try and work a turn. So looking at the bout from last week. Oh, we're back to action here. So Ramos Jr. leading on criteria. You will see an underline on your scoreboard when the score is tied for the wrestler winning on criteria. Leading right now in first criteria, which is highest amplitude throw. So Yates needs to get to work here. Halfway through this, and we're seeing a good knee fight. Referee calls it off, though, before a leg foul occurs. Ramos with the move of the day so far. On the back arch to give himself the lead. Tries an arm spin, doesn't work. Now he's in trouble. They're in a quad pod position. Let's see if Yates can get him down. Earlier in this position, Ramos is able to get a back arch, and they're going to go down. Less than a minute remaining now. John Yates leading 9-7 over the wrestler in blue, Jolson BRITO Ramos Jr. They're not doing anything, hanging out in parterre. Ramos Jr. is going to need a takedown here to take the lead, 9-9 on criteria. Last week, Ramos Jr. won 10-10 on criteria. He was losing 10-6 in that match, came back and won. He's going head pinch here. He wants a big throw. Yates moving. They're going to go to their back. 4 offered, 4 confirmed, 1 on the reversal. And for the second straight week, these two wrestlers put up over 20 points combined. Gotta love the action in Greco. We get a turn here. 2 offered, 2 confirmed. So Ramos Jr. only has 12 seconds. Brazil coach throwing the brick. I think he wanted 4 for that from Ramos Jr. getting him off the ground. So they're going to take a second look at that. And you're going to see on the replay the same angle that the officials at the head table are looking at. This would be, if this is confirmed, Ramos Jr. would be trailing by 1 with 12 seconds left, and all he would need to do there would be to get a step out. So let's take a look here at the scoreboard. Here's the action in question. Ramos Jr. getting him up in the air. Officials are going to take another look at it. So these 2 consecutive weeks, barn burners. You're taking another look. 4 confirmed, and now Ramos Jr. needs to get on his horse here. If he can get a step out because of that 5-point back arch early on, he would win 13-13 on criteria. Yates can't do too much to put the skates on and run away because he's got a passive against him. Ramos needs to get his butt, and that's going to do it. So Yates reverses it from a week ago. Last week, Ramos Jr. won 10-10. This time here at the Pan Am Olympic Qualifier, Yates wins 13-12.